Hey, what is it, sexy beast, GhostSickness Tristan here, and I'm bringing you guys Ghost Advice, my weekly advice series, and I'm gonna get right into it, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. I have 3 emails for you today, no videos. Damn it, you guys gotta send me your videos, so you can put them in Ghost Advice. You don't have to show your face. Just talk about stuff and things. You can put like a bag on your face if you want. You can blur it out. Do whatever you want. Put like a censor bar. I don't care. But yeah, so send those to me. Link in the description below. Not really a link, but an email. But anyway, I'm going to get right into the first email for today. So, hey, Ghost, before I get into my problem, I just want to say I'm a really big fan of your channel, and this has really helped me plenty of times. Now, here's my situation. Last year, I was in 8th grade, and I was in a relationship with this girl for a year, but we broke up before she was jealous of me talking to a close friend of mine that is a girl. Since then, I no longer talk to that girl, but I have still have feelings for her. I'm a freshman now, and me and her have hung out. The bad thing is, every time I try to get a new relationship, it doesn't work out. I end up falling back to this one girl. She's had a couple of new boyfriends since then, but she's single now, and when I asked her out, she said she'd rather be friends with privileges. So I have 2 questions. 1, how do I fully get over her and move on? And what the fuck does friends with privileges mean? I'm really confused. So friends with privileges is actually the same thing as friends with benefits, which basically means that you are not in a relationship, but you get to do things that people in relationships do. So you can like do sexual stuff, you can make out, you can hold hands. It's everything without the commitment of a relationship. So friends with benefits is that, and that's the same thing as friends with privileges. So she wants to like make out with you and stuff, but she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. So I don't know if she's doing that with multiple guys. I don't know if it's just you. I don't really know. But if that is something you want without the commitment and you're not actually dating her, keep that in mind. She can do this with other guys too. And if that's something you want, then absolutely go for it. And yeah, how do you fully get over her? Man, I don't know. I would say just really kind of wait a while, right? Give it time. So don't go out there and keep just dating girls and thinking, oh, the more girls I date, the easier I'll get over this girl. It's like, no, it's really not how dating works at all. So yeah, don't be on the rebound like that. So if you want to get over her, just give it some time, relax, be you, be alone for a little while, and try to find out what you really like and what you really want, and you'll get back to yourself. So that'll all be good. Anyway, so hey Ghost, basically I'm 16, I'm a fairly new subscriber. I watch your videos pretty much every day and love the Ghostly Advice series. So I was wondering if you could help. I'm depressed, not like diagnosed, but I haven't gone to a doctor as I don't trust them. The problem is that I've always trusted people too easily and it's come back to bite me in the ass. Recently I've realized all of my flaws and got depressed and went through hating and loathing myself. I started to cut and told a couple of people I trusted. They told me to go to the school's therapist, so I did. But they told my parents, and so I don't trust them anymore. I said that it's the only phrase, and that it was only a phase, and I had stopped. By the way, I'm a great liar. I kind of stopped and haven't cut for a month, but I'm still really depressed. The problem is that something in my mind isn't wiring right, and if I'm really trying to figure out why. Sometimes I don't think of suicide. Sometimes I think of suicide, but I've never really tried it or even come close to it. If I feel like I want to, I always watch your videos because they cheer me up and take my mind off of it. I really love your vids. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to deal with this, as my own, I don't really know how to approach it. Don't really trust anyone and kind of get scared on what to do. So, alright, this one's about depression, guys. This topic took a serious subject change. So what I'm going to tell you, man, is you really need, I think it is a phase. I don't know. Because if you really have reasons to be depressed, I think you would have listed them, other than just not trusting people and letting it bite you in the ass. And that's the problem with trusting people. Basically, trusting people is letting people hold a knife to your back. Now, they can jab it in whenever they want and twist it and shit, but it's whether they choose to do it or not. So that's basically what trust is. And you got to give it to people that you actually trust. And you're like, are they going to stab you in the back? You hope not. So you give them that knife or whatever. So trust is a really interesting thing. It can be really good and it can be really bad. So when it comes to you, bro, I would say not trust people as easily, but you do need to trust some people. And those kind of people are hopefully your parents. Hopefully you like your parents. Hopefully you get along with them well and can trust them, or whoever you're living with, you know, guardians or whatever, and other reasons to be depressed. Because I don't really know. It doesn't really seem like there are too many reasons here. But I would say keep going to the school therapist. And of course they told your parents. It's their job to. Of course they told your parents, not their parents. Hey, mom and dad, there's this student. Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. So yeah, of course they're going to tell your parents. It's really what school therapists do. So, you know, don't not trust them because of that. Just because they told your parents, that's really their job. I would see either go see a regular therapist or just keep seeing your school therapist, and you really talk to them and really get to figure out what it is, because I think it is a phase. I think because my friend is going through a really similar phase, kind of depersonalization, and he doesn't really know what he wants and where he is, and keeps thinking about the future, keeps thinking about everything. And this is similar to what you're talking about, because you're talking about, you think you know all your flaws, and you think that you realize them, and you think that they are flaws, and they're probably not even flaws. So, bro, what it really comes down to is you need to learn to kind of accept things one at a time, take it slow, take it day by day, and learn to love yourself and not think of them as flaws, think of them as characteristics of you, which aren't necessarily bad. And some things about you and some things about me, they're flaws, of course, that's fine. But as long as you recognize that and know where you can take in to fix that, and try to get help on that, say you think you're something and you're like, oh shit, how do we change my mindset? So you want to talk to somebody that you trust. Now, don't give trust to everybody, right? That's a real big problem with trust, is that everybody's like, oh yeah, I just trust new people whenever I meet them. I have no reason not to trust them. It's like, no, you need reasons to trust people, not reasons to distrust people. So yeah, I don't know. Just really talk to somebody you actually do trust left in this world. I don't really know what exactly you're thinking about, what your flaws are, and what you think that is, but I think that's a key point that you should hit on, what you think they're flaws and how you can resolve them, if they are actually flaws or not. They could just be characteristics. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to get into the last email. This one's pretty interesting, but I wanted to make a point with it. So I'm 14 and I'm a freshman in high school. I've noticed that quite a few guys in my class, 500 or so, have a girl, and I don't really want to be one of the odd ones out. I'm definitely not the most attractive guy in my class, and I'm kind of shy. This sounds like a lot of ghostly advice emails, but I'll tell you why it's different in just a second. And I'm kind of shy, especially around girls/people I don't know very well. So I was wondering if you could give me some tips for attracting some girls. I'm a violinist for 6 years now, so maybe that could/would help. It definitely does help, and it definitely would help. I can also cook a decent dinner/dessert. My favorite dessert to make is panna cotta. I'm totally brutaling how that's pronounced, with lime curd, sunflower, and seed Florentine, and cilantro gel. Jesus Christ, and candied mint leaf. But I do not play any sports. I'm not very sporty, but I don't get out of the house much. If you have any tips for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, keep in mind if you keep this on ghostly advice. Now, bro, what I would say to you is being a violinist is absolutely attractive. Girls really love a guy who can play an instrument and a guy who can do stuff like that. It doesn't matter if you're in sports. It doesn't matter what you look like physically for the most part. Girls can be attracted to guys for several reasons, right? Both men and women are shallow. That's definitely a fact, and it's definitely a factor. How attractive you are, or whatever, how attractive you perceive yourself to be. But what really matters is your confidence, and where you take that confidence, and how you act around people, and how you behave, and what you do with that. So if you're confident in yourself, and if you're confident with what you do and how you are, then don't worry about being the odd one out. Don't worry about being unattractive. Don't worry about any of that, because yeah, you're not going to be the most attractive guy. Neither am I. And, even that most attractive guy, there will be another guy who comes around who's more attractive than he is. Same with girls. So what you need to know is that it's okay not to be on top. And if you are on top, it's okay to, be off top eventually. You won't be on top forever, so just keep that in mind. So when it comes to this, bro, you really just need to be confident in yourself, love yourself, and appreciate yourself, because you sound like a pretty great guy. I mean, you know the violin, and you can cook and make dessert. I really want you to make that for me, by the way. That'd be awesome if you could just come over and whip that up, and we could hang out and eat that dessert, and it'd be fantastic. No homo though. Whoa, I ain't about that life. But anyway, that'd be pretty great. So don't worry about being the odd one out. Don't worry about being unattractive. Just be confident in you and how you look and what you are, and try to look the best you can. But, don't get plastic surgery and shit. So guys, really hope you did enjoy this video. Do not forget to smash the like button. I fucking love you. Send me your videos and emails. Email in the description below. I was about to say link. I love you. Stay sexy. Bye.